Hello, everybody. Oh, man. Back again. I'm the Lake Station Community Advocate, and yes, educator. And that bothers a lot of people. But right now, let's look at this beautiful picture. Yes, that's Yellowstone, or, Northern California, matter of fact. But I kind of want to address some numerous things that are going on. So I'm the Lake Station liar, and I'm spreading misinformation, and, well, if I have any questions, I should contact their lawyer. I wanted to address this because this was sent directly, this was a response on about a post about the live stream and the money that's missing, or I should say, we'll get to that in a bit. But this is their lawyer. Everything can be found on the website, just like I indicated. That's transparency. But here's where transparency gets busted and broken. Is when the lawyer tells you we'll put in a written request and we'll give it to you as long as we can legally do it. I would encourage any resident who has referendum questions to contact the school directly. Going directly to the source of the information will get you the accurate information to inform your decision for your family. Well, that's a funny thing you say that, because I went here to find what's going on in the schools. Let me tell you, it's a lot going on. And when I say there's something up with the funds of the money missing and going somewhere, well, I'm not lying. It's not misinformation. There's been state and federal investigations in this paperwork. And it's nothing new. And it's been happening for quite some time. But I'll get to that. But for now, go check out the Lake Station Community Collective page, which is Lake Station Strong Towns Collective on Facebook. Check out Lake Station Strong Local Conversations. And obviously you're here. And we have a website as well. And check out, obviously you're here watching this, but we're going to be pretty soon working pretty good with the YouTube as well. But let's get back to what I was saying. As the how do I put this? The group that manages and oversees things, or the administrators, so public officials, that's what I'm looking for. Our public officials and how things have been managed. And don't take my word for it. We'll get to those websites in a moment. But right now, I want to address the issue of the fact of that the only ones who've been really calling me a liar, or that I'm spreading misinformation, and that everything that I'm saying is just blowing smoke up your butt, I want to address comments like this. Without the referendum, there's no budget to manage. Remember that. Without the referendum, there's no budget to manage. But let's finish. And again, the state does not give public education enough to function. Oh. Let these things sink in, huh? I see to your brain of yours, and I'm getting a migraine reading this. So again, the state does not give public education enough to function. One of these times, it might sink in to that brain of yours, and not, and you'll continue to spread false information. And this is coming from a person with a MBA in accounting. But let me move on to the next. Back to this. So anyway, since I'm spreading misinformation, I get my information from the State Board of Accounts, which is they have to report to the state of Indiana. The Department of Local Government Finance in Indiana, State Department of Education in Indiana, and also from their school website. So, as our lawyer said, just come get it directly from the source. at the lawyer from the school. So let's begin some things here. The referendum in question is they need it for educational funds and technology funds and other things. Now, if I may, here's some funding that they got. Looks like quite a bit. And as you see, it came from where? Okay. Here's some more misinformation. This came from the State Department of Local Government Finance. Technology School Fund Loan. Technology School Fund Loan. Technology School Fund Loan, and this another one. Huh. That's odd. It's a lot of technology funding. But here's some more. And again, Technology School Fund Loan. Huh. That's odd because it comes out to $918,342. Wow, that's kind of peculiar. It's a lot of money for technology. These kids' Chromebooks should be doing the work for them. And while it's said that I'm a liar, well, and I'm spreading misinformation, this was to the local government finance offices. But we'll get to the referendum percentages very soon. Since everyone wants to call me, I'm giving misinformation and I'm painting lies, let me address this. This came from the state of Indiana. It says, matter of fact, if you'd like to pause it and read it, you're more than welcome to. But let me help you. It says that they have identified reportable instances of non-compliance found as a result of the procedures, meaning paperwork ain't adding up in the schools that's being sent to the state, and there's something not right here. But once again, as you see, this came actually from, my bad resources. Fair High School extracurricular accounts. Now, if you like, please pause and take a moment to reflect. I hope you caught all that because these are receipt deficiencies, meaning something's not adding up with cash money and checks and where that stuff's going. And by the way, if you think this is something new, this stuff was back from 2012 and 2013 when they were toying and getting away and eliminating the school buses. Then too. But I'm going to get to all that. But let's see here. Unable to determine if collections were properly remitted for extracurricular treasury. Some sponsors dispose of the handwritten receipts. Why would they dispose of handwritten receipts? Due to the lack of detailed sources, we were unable to determine if all the funds collected were remitted. Number 5, receipts issued by some sponsors did not designate whether the collections were in cash or in check. So when I'm giving my so-called misinformation and I say something isn't right with the funds and where's the money going, and you've gotten it, you've gotten the money, you've gotten the loans, you got the funds, but state paperwork says different. Hopefully I've caught your attention in giving my bad resources and my misinformation. Find it for yourself. Where would you find this? Stay with me. I'll give it in the next video. I'm the Lake Station community advocate and educator. I'm here to advocate, to find out where the money's going for a better community for us all, and so we ain't getting pinched for more taxes for a referendum we don't need. And an educator, because I hope I'm educating you all on something today with my misinformation. Check out the Lake Station Strong Towns Collective on Facebook, Lake Station Strong Local Conversations as well. Be the change you want to be the change you want to see. Be an eagle, don't be a crow. Challenge the status quo, because if you don't, you never know. And have a great day.